What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you are fantastic today, and I can't contain my excitement because the collab announcement just got announced, and it is Dead by Daylight with Five Nights at Freddy's, which is absolutely insane. The two biggest things that I wanted was Fortnite or Dead by Daylight, so I'm so happy that it was one of those. If you remember in the Scott interview, thank you so much for the support on that, by the way. Scott said he's very careful about what games he chooses with FNAF. When I looked back at the interview and watched it again with you guys yesterday, I was like, yeah, I feel like it would be more Dead by Daylight because it's a horror game, you know, and FNAF is just such a perfect franchise to be in Dead by Daylight. It's so perfect, guys. I remember years ago I was saying FNAF Dead by Daylight is such a perfect thing to happen. It's so perfect. I know a lot of people were hoping for Springtrap. We don't know anything yet. We just know the collab announcement. We don't know who the killer's going to be or the survivors. If it's going to be with the games or the movie, we'll have to wait and see. But Dead by Daylight is such a great pick, and I'm so happy that it's finally happening. I love Dead by Daylight. I've been playing it since day one. You guys have seen videos on Dead by Daylight I've done in the past on day one when it came out. I still play Dead by Daylight now. I used to stream Dead by Daylight on my Twitch channel. I absolutely love the game. It's so good. It's amazing that it's still going after 8 years. Dead by Daylight's doing super well with all the collabs that they're doing. They've done some really great ones with movies and games from horror franchises. So yeah, it was finally time, guys, for FNAF to happen in it, I think. And so many people have wanted this to happen for years. For years and years and years, we've been waiting for this to happen, and it's finally here. So here it is, guys. Dead by Daylight X Five Nights at Freddy's Summer 2025. The reason why loads of people were saying it's not Dead by Daylight is because they released a roadmap, and everybody was saying, yeah, none of this is related to FNAF. It's not going to happen. And then they announced Castlevania for their like collab announcement. So yeah, people were like, no, it can't be FNAF now. It's Castlevania. So the release date is summer 2025 next year. So it's really exciting. Something to look forward to for next year. It will come around really quickly, guys. You know, we'll blink and it will be 2025. We're already in August. And I remember Christmas like it was yesterday. So yeah, it's going to come around really quick. I'm sure before then, before summer, we'll get more details. We'll get a trailer. We'll find out who the killer is. We'll find out what the map is like. We'll find out who the survivors are. But yeah, that's all we know so far. I'm so excited. It took a while, actually, because the Scott Games Twitter said check someone's Twitter. And we've just been waiting all day, waiting for that tweet from an account. And we've been theorising, going crazy. Is it Fortnite? Is it Dead by Daylight? Is it Stumble Guys? I've been going crazy over Stumble Guys. It's been pretty funny. And then Scott started joining people's live streams. As soon as Scott joined live streams, I was like, yeah, this is something big. Scott doesn't really join live streams to see people streaming about the collab announcement unless it's huge, right? So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, it's got to be big. So I'm so happy it's Dead by Daylight. We're going to talk a little bit now about our ideas on who the killer's going to be and what the map's going to be like. I feel like everybody wants Springtrap. Springtrap's been everybody's top number one for years and years. I remember people theorising like their own mechanics on what Springtrap could be, like his killer perks and stuff. I feel like Springtrap would be the biggest one. Springtrap or Spring Bonnie. One of those two. The other choice is obviously Freddy Fazbear. From the interview specifically as well, we've heard Scott talk about the animatronics, and they're just kids possessing the suits, and they only kill for a reason. You know, so I do think it's going to be Springtrap or Spring Bonnie, because, you know, that's William Afton. That's the actual killer, and he's the villain. And Dead by Daylight, they're all killers and villains, and, you know, the main villains in movies and games. So yeah, I do think it's going to be Springtrap or Spring Bonnie. Maybe it's Spring Bonnie and there's a skin for Springtrap, or vice versa, something like that. But I do think it's going to be William Afton, Spring Bonnie, Springtrap, one of those. 95%. I don't think it's going to be Freddy or anybody else. It could be Freddy, but I do think I would pick Springtrap for this. I really would. And it just fits the vibe of Dead by Daylight more. Map layout. I do think it's just going to be a pizzeria. I feel like that would be the wisest choice, like a pizzeria. Maybe you can go outside the pizzeria because I know Dead by Daylight maps are quite big. So maybe it would be like the Nightmare on Elm Street one or something. Where, you know, you've got the school, but you've also got all the outside as well. Something like that, I feel like it could work where you've got the pizzeria, but you've also got outside the pizzeria, like the parking lot. And you know what I mean? Something like that. Unless I make a massive pizzeria, like a pizzaplex from Security Breach or something like that. I don't know, but it's got to be the pizzeria. It has to be a pizzeria. Or Fazbear Fright, something like that. You know, you can't do a FNAF collab without the pizzeria, without the location, right? So I feel like it's going to be something like that. And, you know, like I said, the pizzeria would be small, very, very small for a map. So maybe it's just a little area in the whole map and you've got the neighborhood and parking lot, stuff like that. Survivors is an interesting one because we don't actually have an official Michael Afton or something in the actual games. For the actual games, it could be like Vanessa or something. But this is where I'm leaning more towards. It could be like a movie collab, maybe, where we actually have Spring Bonnie from the FNAF movie, and then the survivors are Vanessa and Mike Afton from the movie. Something like that, like a movie collab. Summer 2025 is really, really close to the movie release as well. You know, the movie release is going to be December 2025, so releasing like a movie collab for summer. You got the movie Spring Bonnie as the killer, Vanessa and Michael as the survivors, with a collab with the movie, something like that. Or we might get or we might get like a Dead by Daylight version of Michael Afton from the games or something. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It could be a movie collab as well, which is absolutely fine. You know, because it's still Spring Bonnie, and you know there could be a skin for Springtrap or something. Or you know they could just use Springtrap and still have movie Vanessa and movie Michael Afton as the two survivors, or one survivor. I don't know. That's what my mind's thinking right now, guys. It could be a movie collab, or it could be with the games. I'm specifically talking more about the survivors. You know, survivors, Vanessa and Michael from the movie. I feel like that would work. So yeah, it is very exciting, guys. I can't really think of anything else like perks and stuff, but it is really, really exciting, and you know, a lot of people, including me, have been waiting for this day for a very, very long time. I remember wanting FNAF and Dead by Daylight years and years and years ago. I remember emailing Scott to, you know, try and get this to happen, and I'm really, really happy that Scott's finally decided that this is a good choice for a collab. And I completely agree. Like, Dead by Daylight is such a good game with so many horror collabs as well. Five Nights at Freddy's fits perfectly with it, you know, and it's going to do really well. It's going absolutely crazy on Twitter right now. It's probably one of the most wanted collabs in Dead by Daylight. Like, guys, seriously, if you knew, like, this has been going on for years. People wanting FNAF with Dead by Daylight, so it is really, really exciting. I'm so happy for people, and yeah, it's going to be great, so I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see more about it, and of course we'll be doing videos on it on the channel, like the trailer reaction and any updates about the FNAF collab. It'll be on here, and of course we'll be playing it when it comes out as well. So yeah, really exciting. I can't wait. Something else to look forward to. So yeah, super excited. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Are you happy with Dead by Daylight, or did you want Fortnite or something else? You never know, guys. In the future, we might see Fortnite with FNAF in the future. One can dream. It'll happen someday, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, don't worry. I'm sure it will happen. But yeah, Dead by Daylight FNAF is amazing, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because it's super late. I love you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, please. It's so exciting, and I'll see you all next time.